Let's talk some women's hoops ahead of the NE10 basketball championship starting this weekend. And we go to Bentley where we visit with the number one seed and Julia Elie. First off, Julia, congratulations on the year that you guys have had. Tell me what it's been like to be a Bentley Falcon in 2026.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been an incredible journey this year, this season. We had a big rebuilding year after losing some amazing talent last year, and I think that just like coming together and everyone stepping into their new roles has been amazing to see people step up when we needed them to, and I think it's just been a great season so far.
You've had a lot of newcomers play a role, either as freshmen or even as transfers. Tell me what that process has been like and how you guys kind of figured out who everybody was and what everybody's role is.
Definitely. I mean, I think a lot of the work came from preseason and like putting in the work in the off season in the summer, coming into this season ready. And I think a lot of people, a lot of players on our team, everyone on our team, came ready and kind of proved themselves. And I think especially our freshmen and transfers, like you said, really stepped up and it's just learning to play with each other, learning how each other wants like the ball, learning, the tendencies of our players and how we can make everyone the most successful.
How has Kayana's season developed in your eyes?
Kayon is amazing. She's such a talented player, so athletic. I think it's just amazing watching her play and just like she's having so much fun out there. I think it's really trying to put her in the best positions possible to succeed, and I think that's really important for us to be successful, especially in the postseason.
Let me ask you about somebody else. What has Cass Yeomans meant to this team?
Cass Yeomans, oh my gosh, she's the glue of this team. I think she's so important to every single player on this team, and I think we all know that. I think that we know how that if we're going to be successful, like we are led by Cass, and I think she's as our point guard, she does an incredible job of leading us and showing us like what it really means to be a Falcon, and I think that she's a tribute to most of our success.
What about you? What has this season meant for you? Because it has been your most impactful year. Everything's kind of built up to this senior season for you. How have you felt?
I mean, I'm just happy to do whatever I can for this team and like whatever I need to for us to be successful, and whether that's getting rebounds or scoring. Um, I just hoping to be an impact player this year, which I try to do my best, and yeah, just doing whatever the team needs for me to do to win.
How has your role evolved over your time at Bentley?
I think my time at Bentley has been interesting. I feel like my role has kind of changed a lot, and I just throughout my journey, I feel like I've just wanted to do whatever I need to for us to win, whether that's like I said, like rebounding, getting steals, just getting important stops on defense. I feel like I feel like I need to do whatever they need me to win. And
How
yeah.
did how did you approach this offseason? Like, did you go into it knowing you guys graduated a lot and thinking like I'm going to be a senior, I'm one of the more veteran players. Like, what do I do to put myself in the best position for this team?
Definitely. I mean, I know we graduated a ton of very important players, Kylie, Maggie, amazing post players that I look up to like still every day. And I knew that this would be a big season for us, a big rebuilding, and I just wanted to do everything that I needed to be in the best, put myself in the best position possible to have a great season. And it was my senior year, so I just wanted to make the best of it.
You guys are really good on defense. Your last few games heading into the playoffs, 59 points allowed, 38, 45, 46, 60. I don't know what happened there. 48, 54. I mean, like you're just giving up 40 points a game. Why is it a pain to play against you guys?
I mean, defense is probably my favorite part of the game. I feel like it's the most important part of the game. I think it gets overlooked a lot. And I feel like our defense is what fuels our offense. And I think that we focus on that every single day in practice, like working every game to be the best defensive team that we can possibly be. And I think that's probably what leads our success the most.
Two-part question. Why is it so critical to you guys at Bentley? Why do you guys enjoy it so much? And then individually, why do you enjoy defense so much?
I think it's just what fuels like everything. Like, getting a stop, getting a steal, it's just so much energy. It fuels you on offense, like makes offense so much easier to transition. I think it's the most fun part of the game. Like scoring obviously comes like as it goes, but like, getting stops, like working hard on defense, like helping each other, like help the helper, like, all that stuff. I feel like that like encompasses what we are as Falcons. Like we like to play together, we play with each other. We want to be in help defense. Like if your girl gets beat, like one next person's up to like help and rotate. And I think that that like helps our team a lot in many different ways.
Have you always been that way?
I mean, I feel like I've always kind of been a defensive person. I feel like offensively, like scoring like comes and goes, but I think that like defense is probably the most important part of the game.
Do you remember the first person or time that that really got instilled in you?
I mean, I feel like always, I feel like the hard work shows on defense and like getting stops and like I think that ever since like I started playing basketball, I always have been more drawn to the defensive side and like I've always found more enjoyment in that than in scoring, which obviously scoring is great too. You can't win games without scoring, but defense is very important. I think gets overlooked a lot.
You are from south of Boston. Your head coach obviously played at Bentley, also from the Boston area. And C said when we spoke over the summer that she always wanted to play at Bentley. Like that was in high school, she set her sights on I want to play at Bentley. For you, when did Bentley become the thing that you knew was right, and how did this become the right fit?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was getting recruited like kind of the aftermath of COVID. So like I was looking at schools. And then Bentley one day reached out to me after a tournament and I went and visited and then I knew right away from my first visit that that's where I wanted to go. And I mean, I saw a couple schools after that, but I knew like after my first visit that that's where I wanted to be and I don't regret my decision at all.
What does Coach White like to play for?
She's awesome. She's just so passionate about the game of basketball and she cares so much about us. And it's just so fun to play for a coach that like genuinely wants you to succeed and like wants you to be the best player on and off the court. And I think that that's like a really amazing experience. And obviously there's been highs and lows of my career, but I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
You look over at that bench and you've got Coach White. Coach Mack is in the NE10 Hall of Fame. Coach Bacolas has won a national title. What is the Bentley pedigree? And what is I don't know if pressure is the right word. I don't know if it's fun, if it's pressure, if it's just the standard. Like what is it like to uphold that and see it, even if inadvertently, every day?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a great like honor and privilege to play for such an amazing program with like such amazing history and our coaches have been through everything that you could possibly need to go through as coaches and players and they've experienced everything. It's just like an honor to wear this jersey and I feel like every day we're reminded of like the legacy that the people before us have made and I feel like we just want to uphold that as best as we can and like do our best to keep the Bentley legacy going.
You guys made it to the Elite Eight last year. How was that?
That was awesome and an unreal experience.
Tell me about it. What was cool?
I think it was just cool representing our region in such a big tournament. I think we got to go to the Children's Hospital and do volunteer work there. I think the whole like banquet, getting to meet other teams and then getting to play at such a high level was so amazing. Met some great people, and I feel like um, just a really cool experience that I mean, we all want to go back there. We all want to experience it again. So
I
yeah.
was going to say, you guys have the most important games of the season left now. They very much matter from here on out. How do you get back there? What has to happen for you to accomplish your goals?
I mean, we set these big, very high goals at the beginning of the season, and I think every single day since our season started, we've worked to accomplish those goals. And I think we just take it game by game and we play how we know how we can play. I think that's the most important thing, is just not letting the pressure get to us. Like we just have fun being out there, playing with our friends, playing for each other. And I think that's the most important thing. It's just taking it game by game and not looking ahead.
This is gonna be a weird question because you guys are Bentley, but because you graduated so much from last year and like you're here at 17-1 in conference, do you feel like it's been like at least externally, it feels like it's been a quieter 17-1? Like, do you feel like there's a certain um, people have slept on Bentley maybe a little bit to this point, and you guys have a little bit to prove with a chip on your shoulder?
I mean, definitely. I feel like we always have something to prove. I think that people were kind of like curious to see how our season's going, losing so much talent last year. But I think we and as ourselves like knew that this was our year, and like maybe some people thought it was a rebuilding year for us, but we work hard every single day and we knew that we are just capable of accomplishing those goals as the team last year, and I think that we just have to work every day at it.
Yeah, the no rebuild, just reload mantra certainly fits at
Definitely, for
Bentley.
sure.
Julia, congratulations on the success both this season and in your career, and best of luck here over the next couple of weeks as you guys try to get back.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.